Jorge Martin, and that was just as aggressive. Again, he is wide again. This was the move.
MotoGP title contender Evan Moore hot between championship leader Jorge Martin against defending championship Francesco Bagnaia just after sprint race at Buriram, Thailand. In the heat of the Thai MotoGP Sprint, Jorge Martin found himself pushing the limits and finished ahead of defending world champion Francesco Bagnaia. It is 2 points more for Jorge Martin leading, both literally and figuratively in his fight for the world title. During the race, Martin was warned twice for exceeding track limits. But here's the catch: penalties are only given if a rider exceeds the limits 3 times or more in a specific zone. It is comeback controversy as Bagnaia concerned that he count Martin has touched 4 times.
I saw him 4 times, Jorge, and because we were on the limit, so I counted 4, but I was wrong. So if that long lap didn't arrive, is because he just touched it twice. But in any case, I don't have to keep believing on penalties. I have to improve my performance and try to be better. What I have to do is be in front of him and put a bit of pressure on him with the results. I will never do shit maneuver. I will always be clean like I always been and try to win in that way. I know that in some circumstances it's better to be more aggressive, but I always rather like this. I prefer to be like this, and 5 races are still a long way to go, and Jorge, we know the performance he is having, but we have to keep thinking on the championship.
Track limits are those painted lines on the racetrack. Riders need to stay within those lines to avoid penalties. A penalty can be a warning, a ride-through penalty, or even disqualification. And that's exactly what saved Martin. He was careful not to cross the line one more time in those zones. Anyway, Martin spoke. He has played his card. There was another situation at turn 1 where Martin went wide. Luckily for him, that turn is not monitored by the timekeeping sensors, so it didn't count towards a penalty. By avoiding penalties, Martin was able to stay on track and fight for the win. Remember, every point counts in the championship fight, and penalties can mean the difference between victory and defeat. This situation was very hot talk before the race held at Buriram, Thailand. Will this make Martin more pressure, or it will more advantage and give pressure to his opponent? How do you think? Give your comment. Thanks for watching. Ciao.